This is your GreatTreeJam, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Mass Effect 1. Last time we left off, we spotted asteroid X-57, a 22-kilometer wide asteroid on a collision course with planet Terra Nova. A woman named Kate Bowman contacted us regarding the fusion torches propelling X-57 towards the planet upon our approach. We landed on X-57 and engaged batarian terrorists at one of the fusion torch facilities. Upon securing the facility, we disabled the first fusion torch and re-established contact with Kate, who informed us about the batarian attack. Soon afterward, we discovered Simon Atwell, the chief engineer of a mining team that was excavating X-57 for minerals prior to the attack. He provided a preliminary damage assessment of X-57's impending planetary collision, offered some intel on the terrorists, and notified us of live blasting caps around one of the other two fusion torch facilities. He also revealed Kate to be a member of his team and requested help in locating his missing team members. So unfortunately, the clock is working against us, and if we don't hurry, we're going to be facing one of the worst massacres in Alliance history. So let's get outside and shut down the other two fusion torch facilities. So here we are, and as we can see from the outside, the first fusion torch is offline. The jet is now off. Nothing's coming out from the torch. But before we go any further, Simon Atwell actually gave us a location of a transmission tower right about here, and it should give us some really rough locations as to where certain members of Simon Atwell's team were before they went missing. So let's go ahead and make our way up the hill and fix the transmission tower. Alright, we're coming up on the transmission tower, and it seems that it is going berserk. Let's get out on foot and try and fix it. Alright, a little tinkering here and there, and I believe we are ready to go. So now we have several survey stations on our map. Let's go ahead and pull that up. We've already hit the first survey station, or rather the third one, right about here, and that's where we found G. Mendel's body. We can also find another survey station right here, and one further up here that we're not going to get to in this episode. But before we go any further, I do want to mark something. Let's take a look over here, and I think we should find the wreckage of, I guess you could say, an exploratory mining vehicle. So let's move over there, and I will resume the footage once I get there. Alright, we're coming up on the anomaly right now, and this does not look good. Let's take a look at the technician kit, see what we can find inside. So we've got a Nexus tool, an Omni tool, and let's take a look at the body. The scorching on this victim's hard suit suggests he escaped the burning interior of his vehicle, only to be gunned down by his assailants. So, like before, there's nothing we can do. Looks like the batarians got to this person before we could do anything. Let's keep moving on and see if we can find anyone that we can save. Let's take a look right here, and we actually have an Easter egg. Before we go to the survey station and find yet another engineer, there's a certain something that pertains to Fox News' coverage of Mass Effect 1. So I will mark this area, and I will see you guys there in just a bit.
You hear me? I'm getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing what
It seems like Kate Bowman has managed to get in contact with us again. The signal is breaking up, but we can still hear her, so we know that she's still alive, and that's good. But let's keep moving up here, and we should find ourselves what appears to be a very unique facility. It's a bit like the shacks of the other survey stations, but this is a bit different. It turns out we actually have a pirate radio station right here, so let's open up the logs and see what the station's all about. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X-57's engineers. It includes scripts for several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Got a few stations right there, looking pretty good. Alright, a few little promotional messages. Now if we check the logs one more time, we're going to find a little bit of an Easter egg. You notice an open text file, the personal journal of the station operator. It reads in part, Project director wants us to shut us down, says our music is too extreme, that we're inciting the younger workers to riot and sleep with aliens. I asked him if he listened to us. He said he talked to someone who heard about what we play. For those of you who don't know what this is a reference to, a while back Fox News actually attacked Mass Effect 1 for having what they deemed to be quote-unquote graphic sex scenes and full nudity, which was misreporting on the game itself, but it was a platform for Fox News to go after video gaming and the video game industry, and just an excuse for them to field their own political agenda, put forth their own social opinions. Nothing really new when it comes to the media dissing video games and the video game community. But let's take a look at some of this full frontal nudity. That is some sexy music. Right now, I want to riot and sleep with aliens right now. I want to grab some Asari, some Turians, get Rex over here. We're gonna have a fucking orgy, man. I just love it. Yeah, it's sexual. Let's go ahead and take our sexual energy all the way over here, and we're gonna hit up the second survey station where we should find yet another of Simon Atwell's team members. So I will see you guys in just a bit. Alright, we are coming up on the survey station. Let's go ahead and grab what's in this crate and then take a look inside the shack, see what we can find. Alright. Now let's move inside. It seems the door's already been blown open. And that does not look good.
This is Dr. Hymes. They found me, damn batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
This body has severe burns and shows signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously. It's still a hell of a way to go. At the very least, she wasn't tortured before she got shot or killed, but, it's still a bad way to go in my opinion. Well, seems like another member of the team on X-87's mining operation is dead. We can't do anything now. The only thing that we can do is when we find Simon Atwell, we're going to have to give him the bad news. But for now, I think it's time to go ahead and put a stop to the second Fusion Torch facility, and we will move in just close enough. We will engage some turrets, and keep in mind that this is a facility that has the live blasting caps that Simon Atwell mentioned. So we're going to have to get off on foot and approach the facility without the Mako. So I will see you guys once I get within range of the facility. Alright, we are overlooking the second Fusion Torch facility, and as you can see right here, we can actually see some of the blasting caps that they're rotating and spinning in the ground. These beacons will demarcate the minefield, so to speak. If you get too close with the Mako, there will be an instant destruction scene where the Mako's blown up. You will not survive it. It's pretty much a one-hit kill, a scripted death. So don't get too close if you're in the Mako. But as you can see right here, we also have some of the rocket turrets that we encountered when we approached the first facility. Right now we cannot hit them, so we're going to have to get close enough, get within range, and leave ourselves open to attack. So let's move in. And we are now engaging the turrets. I'm gonna keep my Mako, just keep it backing up just a little bit at a time, just so we can avoid any hits to the front side of the Mako. But there we go. Easier said, yeah. I think it probably said easier done than said, I should say. Once you get the pattern of how these guys attack, it's pretty easy to avoid them. The only issue is that when you're taking multiple hits from all directions, that's where you could run into some problems. But my advice is stay back and just get close enough to take these guys out, with your preferred method, be it Mako or on foot, whichever you prefer. And then, once they're down, you should be able to approach on foot without too much risk of being taken out. Alright, let's go ahead and just take this last one out. Let's keep the pressure up on these guys. Shouldn't be too long before we manage to take out the defenses. Alright, last turret is down. If you want, what you can do is you can actually use a Mako to whittle down their defenses, get them down to when they're close to being destroyed, you can just get out on foot and claim a little extra experience that you would lose if you killed them in the Mako, destroyed them in the Mako. But I don't need that because I am level 60. But let's get close enough to the minefield, and then we're gonna have to disembark on foot. So let's move up a bit.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Now the game will remind you that there are mines that can detect the Mako's movement. So we're gonna have to get out on foot and approach on foot. Now that we've taken out the turrets, we don't have to worry about dodging rockets, and that's a good thing. But one thing you want to be careful about is even on foot, you can still blow yourself up. Couple of things, if you take a look at the lower right side of the screen, you will see a mini-map that shows where the mines are. We also have a proximity detection meter that shows whether or not we're getting too close to any of the mines, so just stay in between and you should be fine. Yeah, pretty easy to get through. But now that we're here, we actually have found some Batarian combatants that have been waiting for us. Let's go ahead and throw up some sabotage, and we need to be careful because we do have rocket soldiers. Alright, one rocket soldier is down. Let's go ahead and hit him with another sabotage just to be safe. I don't want these guys firing rockets because they will do a ton of damage to us. Like so. Got that immunity up going just in time too. Okay, Garrus' shields are down, so I'm gonna have Garrus. I'm actually gonna throw up a sabotage this direction. And Rex is gonna put on his immunity. Oh wait, he already has it. Alright, no big deal. Let me go ahead and just throw up an overload, because I feel like it. Alright, the rocket troopers are down. Now keep in mind you can actually throw these guys into the mines and kill them that way. Like so. Like that's an instant kill right there if they get hit. I don't know if that counts as an experience penalty at all if you're trying to maximize your experience gains, but... Damn. I did not realize there was a mine that close to me. Didn't appear at all on my sensor. I don't want to go too close. I don't want to get blown up. That's just stupid. Let's go ahead and disable this thing real quick. Alright. And the mines have been disabled. We no longer have to worry about getting blown up anymore. But let's go ahead and infiltrate the building and prepare for contact. Alright, same as the last facility, we're gonna have to open the door, and we'll be immediately greeted by Batarian gunfire. So, let's have Rex and Garrus wait right here. I'm gonna use Garrus' powers to whittle down the enemy. Okay. Let's take it nice and easy. Alright. Yep, we have an engineer right here. We do need to make sure he can't use his abilities, so... And we have a rocket turret, so we need to make sure to sabotage that thing quick. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a risk right here and move up. And Let me wait for that rocket turret to come back, or we can just blow it up now. Yep, that engineer definitely got the drop on me that time. That's okay. Let me go ahead and just do a little damping and sabotage on this guy. And I'm just gonna, piss him off a little bit. I'm gonna leave him for last if possible. I don't know why I feel like doing that. I just want to have some fun. But here we go. I'm gonna make sure that we get a little bit of extra stuff going on. Okay. Oh boy, yep, gonna need sabotage. Hopefully we will not be able to get hit from this direction. I don't know, because I haven't tested this out before, so I'm gonna stay as far to the right as I can. Okay, so another turret down. Let's go ahead and rinse and repeat here. They're being a little bit stubborn, but thankfully we don't have to worry too much about them because we are pretty high level. We've got the right gear to take them on, so they're not too much of a risk for us to take out. Hang on. Almost had him. Almost had him. Almost had him. Come on, get back down here. There we go. Alright, Garrus. Alright.
Take cover! Filthy human scum!
Man, they love to spam their rocket drones. Now, one thing you can do, I think that you can just go up there if you want and take out the engineer, but I just want to have some fun and just farm for rocket drones for no reason. Okay, let's go ahead and move in. I feel like feeling pretty brave right now, so, oh, come on. That's right, get floored. Let's make sure Rex has got some immunity on, and I'm gonna have Garrus do damping. Oh snap! See that shit? That was a dodge right there. Not the vehicle. Oh no! Get worked up. Alright, got him. Oh crap, come on. That's right. I'm gonna stay under here so I can avoid any attacks from above. Okay, take a risk. There we go. I need to make sure that these guys on the top cannot fire back. So let's have Garrus do sabotage there, and I'll do sabotage right about here. Alright, gonna move this way. You asshole. Alright, let's... Oh, snap. Garrus, help me out. Okay, let's have Rex turn immunity. I think Garrus is still good as far as shields go. Oh crap, really? There we go. I think that's the last of the turrets. And that should be the last hostile.
Perimeter clear.
You might have seen me knocking down the batarians with little ease. That's because I happen to have a combat exoskeleton mod, which increases my physics damage. So every time I go in close and do a rifle butt attack or a gun strike of any kind, it just knocks enemies off their feet. Let's go ahead and turn off the torch control, and let's see if we can see what's going on with Kate. Oh, whoops, a little fib there.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Wow. That is not good. Pretty much our only inside scoop as to what's going on with the batarians, Kate Bowman, she's been taken captive. We don't know if she's alive or she's going to be dead. Stakes have risen, and Simon Atwell has not shown himself again, so we have no idea what's going on. I'm getting a little bit of some strange family problems here and there, but oh well. But yeah, things are not looking too good. I think we may have just lost Kate, so now we are really pressed. We've got to try and stop the batarians and see if we can save any more people before they take them out. And we've already got enough to worry about with the asteroid on its approach to Terra Nova, so things are not looking good at all. Let's take a look around and see if we can find any resources that we may have missed during the fighting. We have that one crate right here, and I don't know if there's anything else. I think we're looking pretty good. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm having some frame rate problems here, I just noticed that, but I think we've got our work cut out for us. We're gonna have to continue this in the next episode. We are running a little short on time, but I just want to thank you guys for joining. This is GreatTreeJam, and I just want to wish you guys a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. We're gonna try and find Kate, and hopefully she will still be alive. We're not sitting pretty at all. The batarians have Kate, we haven't heard from Simon, so we need to assume the worst and get to that last fusion torch facility and make sure to stop the asteroid from hitting the planet. But for right now, I will see you guys in the next vid. Bye.